1991 ProCards minor league team set. Picked this up from McNulty Sports Cards. In this case, we're doing the West Palm Beach Expos, which is local to me. West Palm Beach Expos were part of the Florida State League, a Class A affiliate. Now, had this pack been a 1986 pack, or maybe even a 1987 pack, it would have had Randy Johnson in it. He played for the West Palm Beach, pitched for the West Palm Beach Expos in 86. Then I believe he went up to Jacksonville in 87, and then on to Montreal in 88. So this would have been a hot pack. And this probably wouldn't have been in the bins right inside the front door of McNulty Sports Cards. Well, let's see who's in this pack that we might recognize. Looks like the corners look okay for the most part. Just a little bit of rough cut. Just a smidge of some spots, maybe what I call old age staining. But it does not look like it transfers over to the front or back of the cards. It looks like it's just on the end. We start with Doug Botchler. Don't recognize him. There's the backs of the cards. Chris Bushing. Reed Cornelius. Jim Eddy. Rusty Kilgo. Joe Logan. Felix Moya. John Polasek. Gary Reguera. Steve Renko. John Thoden. Jeff Tuss. Wow, a lot of pitchers. Brian Wilkinson. A lot of pitchers, and not one yet have I recognized. Bill Kramer. Okay, now we're getting away from the pitchers. Tim Laker. Perry Sanchez. Marty Durkin. Scott Davison. Willie Green. It's a name that sounds a little bit familiar, maybe. Chad McDonald. J.D. Ramirez. Jeff Barry. Rob Vargas. Todd Mayo. That name sounds a little bit familiar. Troy Ricker. Tyrone Woods. Philippe Alou, manager. There's a name that sounds familiar. Dave Joss, hitting coach. Mike Parrott, pitching coach. Sean Cunningham, trainer. And then we've got the checklist. Wow. So Philippe Alou really is the only one I recognize. Really not. I don't think any of those players spent hardly any time at all in the major leagues. Now, Beckett does list values for some of these minor league sets, some of these pro card sets. I've got a Syracuse Chiefs set from like 86, 87, something like that. that's got Fred McGriff, and it does show the values of that set. That's how I know his card is like a $25 card. But then other sets it does not. So it may not show the value of these cards, but I'm curious to see what the value is of the Philippe Alou. So definitely check that out. All right, folks, there you have it. 1991 ProCards minor league team set. And in this case, it's going to be the West Palm Beach Expos, Class A affiliate of the Montreal Expos, part of the Florida State League. All right, folks, thanks for watching. Stay safe and stay tuned.